Hello, my name is Fernanda, and I'm going to talk today about 4 simple strategies to develop creative skills. And this presentation is made by me, Fernanda Lizarraga, as I mentioned. And first of all, we're going to talk about creativity. Well, I'm going to tell you what is creativity actually. And creativity is a character of someone or some process that forms something new and valuable, and is used for imagination or original ideas, especially in the production of art, and its ability to think about a task or a problem in new or a different way. And basically, creativity is to create something new. And how are you gonna create something new? The way that the way in that you are gonna create something new, that's creativity. Because you're gonna be creative to do something new, to create a new way to make the things, to think, and something like that. And the first strategy to develop create is brainstorm ideas. That is basically when you start to think about a lot of ideas you have. For example, if you're gonna do something specifically, um, you can start with, you can have a paper and you're gonna write all your ideas you have to do that activity. For example, if I want to make exercise, I'm gonna write all my ideas to make exercise, like run, walk in the morning, make exercise like stretch my body, something like that. So I'm gonna make a list of my ideas. So it's gonna be easy for me to know all the ideas I have, and then think about how I'm gonna do that, because it's not just run, it's just not walk, it's also to know the best thing to run, the best thing to walk in the way that is gonna be useful for me, and the way that I'm gonna do it right, without hurting myself. And this is an idea to develop creative and make exercise in creative way. Also, you can make mind maps, because if you, uh, like the same example, if I'm gonna do exercise, I can make my mind map, with, first of all, the activity I wanna do, then the time I'm gonna spend doing that exercise, the way, or also the place that I'm gonna do the exercise, because sometimes some people don't have enough space to do some exercise, so they need to be creative to do that exercise in a small place, and in the way that is gonna be useful for them. For example, I don't have too much space here in my room, so I have to think creativity to different ways to exercise myself here. For example, if you have like 1 meter for a mouth, I don't know, maybe I can stretch myself, I can exercise my mind also by doing um, something that is called in Spanish trabalenguas. I can make a write, I can read, and I'm also exercising my mind. Another idea and strategy is refine your way of thinking, because when you think in some way, it's also important for you to think in all the possibilities and all the ways you need and you are able to think about it. For example, if you want something that you have never had, you must do something you have never done. For example, if you want something new, how is something new? You're gonna do something new to get that something new. And that's it. And also role play. You can do role play with a classmate actually, because sometimes we have our ideas. Well, actually, we have our ideas, but people have different ideas from us. So it's useful for us to think and put ourselves in their shoes. So we're gonna know how, or at least try to know how they think about some some forms or some ways to do something. And it's also gonna be creativity, because you're gonna think creativity for them to express yourself about them, to express how they think. Because if you want to explain how a friend feel to another person, you have to be creativity in yourself to explain about him, because you are not in his mind and they have their own mind. And that's basically some ideas to develop creative thinking. Also, be creative is about, as I told you, create something new, create some new ways to express yourself, to do something, to do new activities, to create new activities that you can make for exercise yourself, your mind, your body, your atmosphere. And why is creativity important? Because without it, you're gonna be bored. I think so. You have to be creativity for everything, even for the things that you are gonna eat, because sometimes you don't have a lot of food, so you have to be creative to create a new plate, a new food to eat with just the things you have. So creativity is important for us to have better days, to have easier life, and I think that's it. And the desire to create is one of the deepest journeys in the human soul. Thank you.